Welcome to Kingdom Groove. We'd like to introduce you to our newest entrepreneur. Greetings, I'm Mary Elizabeth. Welcome to Kingdom Groove, your insight into gospel entertainment. I'm here with Twyla Green. She is the owner of Studio Twynot here in El Cajon, California. She's taking a few minutes out of her busy schedule to sit down and chit-chat with Kingdom Groove, and I really appreciate you for doing that.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's talk a little bit about how the hair industry is possibly changing, with YouTube being the sort of hot runner right now, where we can go and get our own styles and do our own hair. How does that affect you as an individual hairstylist?
How it affects me is everyone that is on YouTube is not a professional. They haven't gained the hours and the expertise that a professional cosmetologist would have.
Right.
So they are sharing their story from their personal experience in their bathroom, in their room, and so what particularly works for them may not work for you. And so I have clients that come in and say, hey, I seen this on YouTube, can you do this? And they're expecting it to come out exactly how the person who had put it on YouTube style is. And I have to let them know, according to your hair, how you are and what your hair can do. We may not, we can't accomplish this style, but I can get close to it. So how it's affecting me is I just have to go a little bit more in depth with my client and let them know, okay, I know you've seen this is nice, but this is not a professional giving you that expertise that I can give you.
Right.
Let's create something that will fit you and who you are.
Right. Excellent. Excellent advice from hairstylists. Me, myself, being an ex-cosmetologist, because I did let my license expire, that is great information to know. Because a lot of times you might have some irreversible damage that a stylist cannot fix. So I'm going to say right now, everyone that's getting styles from YouTube, please see a professional. Don't do that by yourself, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Right. So how do you balance your time between here and being at home possibly with your personal life?
You know what, it's really hard sometimes to get that perfect balance. I'm a firm believer through God all things are possible.
Yes.
And so I just ask and I pray and I meditate that God will help me with that balance, because it's very hard. Me as an entrepreneur, I'm a cosmetologist, I have different community programs in schooling with self-esteem and teen girls, and it can get really hectic, but I have to have a great schedule. Right. And make sure I stick to that and be really on that, so I would be able to have time to spend with my son. I'm a single mother.
Okay.
My son is 10 years old. He's into sports, track, football. He likes the hip hop dance, and so I have to make time for him and make sure that he knows that his mother is there. So, you know, I just try to pray, meditate, and keep that good balance and schedule accordingly.
Yes, wonderful. Now, you mentioned something about community service.
Yes.
You're really big about that.
Yes.
And you have several programs that you participate in as well as start. Can you tell us some of those programs that you have going on?
Sure. I've started two programs myself in the community, excuse me. Twynot Basics on Beauty, Twynot B.O.B. I started at Lincoln High School. It's an after-school program where students come in voluntarily. We talk about basic hair care, what they can do to maintain their hair if they cannot come into a salon, some of the basic things. We also talk about inner beauty, self-esteem, self-worth. Who are you? What is your passion? What can your purpose be? And so I intertwine that. What girl you know that doesn't like fashion and hair and likes to look beautiful and things like that? So what I try to do is incorporate that and to help them build their purpose and for them to know who they are. God loves them who they are. Yes. And so to build that and make a good foundation with that, that's how I grew up in Southeast San Diego. My mother was an addict of narcotics. I never knew my father, so my grandmother, at first I was in the system. Okay. And then my grandmother got me, and so I was raised by my grandmother. Well, she was really, really a stickler on putting me and my sisters and my brother in these community programs. And so I was at the park and I was doing things with fashion and pageants and things like that. That's what boosted up my self-esteem, and that's what gave me my foundation today. So that's why I created Twynot Basics on Beauty.
Awesome, awesome. So we've had the pleasure of seeing some of your work as far as your fashion shows go, and your fashion shows host a variety of people, from children to slender models, to full-figured models, to men, and all of that, because you're the type of individual that beauty comes in
all sizes,
all shapes, you know, because society has given us that beauty is only one type of image. But you're the woman who's going to say, no, I'm going to make that out of alive. I'm going to bust down doors, I'm going to break windows, I'm going to stomp all over that. How does that add any pressure to what you do?
It doesn't add pressure, because this is what was instilled in me. So this is me. This is not me, oh, I felt like this is wrong, so let me start now.
Okay.
This is something that was instilled with me when I was younger. I've always been a plus size individual, and even though I'm working on losing weight for health issues and things like that, I was taught to love myself in the skin that I was in. My grandmother would buy me things, and I would say, you like it, Granny? She says, do you like it?
Right.
So things like that really, really stayed with me. My hair was always done. I grew up around cosmetologists, nail technicians, and people who were in the fashion industry in San Diego. So this has always been a part of me. I just wanted to incorporate that and spew out to different people my message of beauty does come in all sizes, shapes, and colors.
Yes. Okay, well, you've got a fashion show coming up in the next couple of months. And of course, San Diego, we want you to support that fashion show. Can you give us the date for that?
Yes. Twynot Show, celebrating beauty in all sizes, will be Saturday, March 6th at 6 p.m., 6 to 9 p.m. at the MLK building, which is located right next door to Baby Baptist Church. So I keep it in the community, so everybody is, if you're mobile or if you're not mobile, you're still able to get there. It's sold out every year. God blesses it every year. And I have anywhere from 10 to 12 designers who are locally here in San Diego, and I use that as a platform to help them get their business out and their brand out. I also cast all the models from the inner city San Diego, so 85% of them come with no experience. So we teach them, I have a model coach, a choreographer, and they teach them how to walk and to give stage presence.
Awesome. Such a wonderful thing. And of course, you know, I will be there to support you.
Thank you.
Kingdom Groove, and I'll probably bring a couple of friends with me.
Awesome.
Also, give us, if someone wants to follow you, what you're doing here. Can you give us all of the information that's necessary in order for someone to follow you, support you, what you're doing? If there's any sponsors out there that would like to sponsor her with finances, clothing, whatever it is, I'm sure you can get in touch with Twyla, and she would be more than happy to give you that information. Can you share that with us?
Yes, I have a website, twynotshow.com. That's TWYNOT show.com. You can go on the website. There's different tabs available. If you would like to be a vendor, a designer, if you want to know more about Studio Twynot, which is the hair portion of my brand, you can press the tab, and there is a registration that you have to go through, which comes directly to me. If you want to be a sponsor, what you would do is just press the contact tab, fill out that registration form. That'll come directly to me, and then I can have my show team contact you.
Excellent. Well, there you have it. Please support Twyla in her endeavors as a small business owner. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
It's been a blessing.
You're welcome. We've got her on one of her work days, so we really appreciate her taking the time out to talk to Kingdom Groove. Well, that's all I have for you today. Please remember to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any comments, please feel free to email me at kingdomgroove8@gmail.com. San Diego, stay in the groove.